this video found you, it's because it was meant to. I trust that this video has found you for a reason. And the first thing that Spirit wants me to say is that you are the tower. She's saying if you feel like things are crumbling, things are falling, or you're going through a tower moment, you are that tower. There are things that you've been holding on to. There are worries, fears around your identity that you're dismantling, and it can feel really uncomfortable. I totally get that. It can feel so uncomfortable, but it's necessary for your evolution. It is so necessary to go through these changes. And I feel like in the past you've had some resistance. You've had maybe a crisis of faith where the things that you believed no longer gel with the person you are now. I feel like the person you were before whatever tower moment you had, it's not the same person you are today, and that's okay. And Spirit wants to remind you that you didn't really lose who you were. You just remembered who you were before society told you who you were. Like when you were really young and you were just weird and free and just living life. It's just 244 on my timer there. You're just remembering that person, and that person is finally free of the fear of the societal expectations. I feel like you just don't care anymore. You don't give a flying whatever, okay? Like you just want to be you. You want to be the authentic version of you. And Spirit is saying that is what's going to lead to your happiness. What fulfills you is going to lead to your happiness. Being authentic to who you are regardless of the expectations of others is what's going to make you happy. And you've done so well. Like you've made so much progress, emotional progress, mental progress, like energetic progress. And I feel like now you are finally seeing that play out in your reality. And if you haven't yet, it's because it's coming. When you're calling in a manifestation, I feel like sometimes we can get stuck on that 3D without realizing that, hey, there are seeds that need to be planted before you can harvest. Okay, let me say that again. There are seeds that need to be planted, watered, and tended to before you can harvest the fruit. And let's say you've been trying to manifest money. I feel like money is one of the hardest things to manifest, especially if you've grown up without money. And like, it's really cool that we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse here, because I really feel like you are recovering from that lack mindset, that mindset of just everything's always wrong and it's always going to stay wrong. You're recovering that. You have released, I don't know if you can see these, you've released that. You no longer, like, you know, that's not the truth anymore. You know that everything that's playing in your 3D is just an echo of the person that you were. And now that you've become this new version of yourself, this authentic version of yourself, you've removed the layers of BS, basically. You've removed the layers of social conditioning, of fear, of trying to fit into a box. Those are gone now, and you are finally able to be the person you once were. Like with the Hierophant in reverse here, you don't care about those societal roles anymore. You don't care what people have to say. You've let that go. And that is how you're going to having like throat chakra issues. That is how you are going to level up, to come out of this. You are coming out of the echo of your past. I know you've been doing the work. You've been doing your shadow work. You've realized, I can grab this card. It doesn't want to come. You have brought awareness to the things in your mind that have been trapping you. And you're realizing that they're not real. They are just remnants of a life that is no longer yours. Remnants of your upbringing, of past relationships. They are just the leftover residue. And you have brought awareness to those thoughts, those feelings as they come up, and you have learned to transmute them and to reframe them. And that is just so beautiful. And you're realizing there are so many opportunities for growth. There's so many different things you can do. You're not trapped in the mindset of who you were before. Because I feel like for a lot of us, the plans we had when we were younger and the things that we wanted to do, it was really just, and when I say younger, I mean like teens and 20s. Because when we're kids, we have like the biggest imagination. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a singer, you know? And as we get older, we kind of just start to echo the things around us. Like, I'm from a small town. Everybody got married right out of high school and had a bunch of kids. And for the longest time, I thought that's what I wanted. And it took me growing and, you know, figuring out who I am to realize, like, I don't have to do it that way. Do I still want a family? Yes. Do I love being a mom? hell yeah. But you don't have to do things a certain way just because that is what's mirrored to you through the world. Just because that's what people are doing around you doesn't mean that's what you need to be doing. And you've realized that. You are really sitting with yourself and understanding where your energy is leading you. And we have the Knight of Swords here. I feel like you've let your heart and your mind work together to lead you into what you want. And like, we've got the 10 of Wands here. You've really done the work. You've done the work. You are learning who you are. You have escaped from those limiting beliefs. Okay? You are no longer bound by these expectations. You are finally free. And Spirit is telling me to pull another card. So we're gonna pull one more card. I usually like to get all my cards ready before I speak. Let's see what she wants me to pull. You're coming out of that conflict. That conflict of trying to convince everyone that what you're doing is right for you. You just don't care anymore. And that's amazing. I love that for you. You don't care anymore. You are just doing what gives you joy. You are following your passion. You're following where your energy leads you. You don't care if someone's energy is leading them a different way. It has nothing to do with you. And for the people in your life who kind of turn their nose up at you, like, well, that's not the way you should. You need to get a job and you need to do this, that, and the third. That may work for them. And you're realizing you don't care if it doesn't work for you. Okay? Beautiful. I love that. Spirit wants to remind you that although in the past you may have been hiding from yourself, you may have really just tried to hide behind like these societal rules, these societal expectations, you've tapped into your wisdom and you are starting to realize that you are safe being who you are. It is safe to be you. It is safe to expect the best out of life. And that is going to look different for every person. And you feel safety in that. You finally feel like, you know what? Even though it doesn't look like everybody else, even though no one in my family has done this, it is safe for me to do it. It is safe for me to have my own adventure. If I can pick up this card. It doesn't want to come. I have the Adventure Oracle card right here. And it says, adventure is the path to new worlds. You've done the work. You're calling things into your 3D now because your energy, your heart, your mind, they are all working together. They're no longer scattered. Because I feel like in the past, like energetically, like your passion was like art or being creative, but oh, I had to put my mind towards, you know, my 9 to 5 and I have to make sure I'm doing that. And like maybe your heart was like, I don't, you know, feel fulfilled in the things that I'm doing. And you're kind of torn between this, you know, societal expectation and where your energy is really calling you. And now you're ready for the journey that brings both of those together. You're ready to just be yourself. And that is all Spirit wants for you. Like, you're ready. You've done the work. Oh my God. And then we have universal wisdom here. You're trusting the universe. You're trusting that everything you've been through in your life to this new adventure, this new challenge. And I don't even want to use the word challenge because it is aligned with you. I'm not saying there won't be parts of it that are difficult. I'm not saying that you're not going to struggle every now and then. And like, you're still human. You're still a spirit having a human experience. There will always be like things that crop up, but you are no longer getting swept away in them. You have a solid foundation. You can trust your energy. You can trust your heart and still think logically about these things in order to bring them into your 3D. And that's all Spirit wanted you to do. You had to do the healing. You had to find that harmony because, you know, I feel like you've just been really alone and Spirit is saying it's time to be with people. It's time for your soul tribe. But you had to work on your internal work. Is that how I want to say that? You had to do the internal work to be aligned with those people. Because like if you ever hung out with somebody who you guys are just not on the same wave and it's just awkward and it's weird, okay? How are you supposed to call in your soul tribe if you didn't even know what your soul wanted? And now you are realizing, you know what, this is what I want. This is the type of life I want. And Spirit's like, yes, okay, you were like this, now we're here. And it's time for that soul family. It's time to leave this spiritual poverty, this physical poverty. It's time for you to leave that energy of not being able to call things in because you had all these blockages before. You're not doing that anymore, okay? Like, oh my God. It's getting so good. Oh, confirmation burp. Spirit is so proud of you. And it's only gonna get better. I know your circumstances right now, like I said, you're in the echo of you're in the echo still. There's a bit of a delay, but I really feel, especially with the 2 retrogrades we just exited, honey, it's about to pick up. So I hope you enjoyed the rest. I hope you enjoyed the hermit energy. I hope you enjoyed just getting to be alone with yourself because it's time for people. I had a reading on TikTok earlier that spoke about this. It's time to be around people again, and the people that you find now are going to be aligned with you. There's not going to be any weird like competitive energy of like, oh, like I thought she was my friend but she's really not and she's in competition with me. No more of that. Okay, no more wondering if this person really loves you for you or they're just using you as a placeholder. No, you are calling in your soul family, your soul tribe. It's gonna get so good. I'm so excited for you. Just keep doing the work, okay? Like, it can only get better. 555 on my timer. It can only get better. Let's pull one more card. Tarot or Oracle? She says tarot. Okay. Spirit, may I please have a final card? A final message. Whoa. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Do not let people take from your energy. And I think that's the lesson. You've learned to take care of yourself and put yourself first. You are no longer continuously pouring into people, pouring into situations and things that are giving you nothing in return, okay? Because pouring out your energy without reciprocity, can't talk, pouring out your energy without reciprocity is just being robbed, okay? You're being robbed at that point. And you're no longer doing that. If it doesn't align with you, if it doesn't pour into you, you're not dealing with it. That's the lesson you've learned. And that's wonderful. And I'm so proud of you. And Spirit is so proud of you. It's about to get so good. I'm excited for you. All right. That is all I had for you guys today. If you'd like to book a one-on-one reading, like if you have specific questions or anything like that, check out the link in my description. All of my services are there. You can follow me on TikTok. I'll link that as well. But yeah, like I'm proud of you. You should be proud of you. It's only gonna get better. It's about to get so good so fast. Oh my gosh, like that's all I hear today. It's about to get so good so fast. Okay? I love you. Bye.